Hello Commanders, welcome to the command table. My name is Matt, and we have multiple strategies for Volcanus for today. Before we get into that, if you'd please be so kind as to like, subscribe, and if you want notifications when I drop new videos, be sure to hit that notification bell. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those below. You can also check out the command table Discord channel. It is open source to everybody who wants to join. You do not have to be a member of our clan, although you can be a member of our clan. We have lots of openings at various star ratings from SR10 to SR15. So hop on TCT Discord and you can see everything that we've got. So let's go ahead and pop over. Hikaji had a video where he did a no-elixir build on SR10. So let's take a peek at that real fast. He's got double Leech 3 on the Monster Hunter. He's got Haste and Haste 2 on the Frost Wizard. Looks like Clone and Execute with Aim 3 on the Rhino. Then we've got Berserk and Damage, so no Leech on at least that first EC. And then Slow on the Bombot. So I'm not sure if there's a need for the Slow. Maybe that just gives the Warhounds a little bit more time to push through, so more of the Warhounds die when the Bombots go off. Yeah, that looks like it. So yeah, very stable though. Looks like it works very well. He's able to push through just fine. At SR10, the wounded debuff up here is not going to be quite as egregious as it is at SR14 and 15. So you can get away with something like this. If you were to do this at SR15, your units would be starting with 5% health. So it could be very, very dicey. But anyway, that shows you him getting the heart with no elixirs. Okay, let's go ahead and pop down to my main profile. This is a melee swarm that I did. It's just using the immunity elixir. I've got Berserk on all 6 Warhounds. If I had more Berserk, I'd do double Berserk on all of them. I did Execute on the Direwolves just because they have an AoE attack, so if they do clip something that's below 15% health, they might be able to take it out. I think in the future I switched out some of the damage stones for Leech on the ABs. And then looks like crit on all of the Wraiths. And then if I had Last Stand, I would throw it on that Bombot just so that if it does magically get hit by Volcanus, it won't explode and it'll be able to run forward and do what it needs to do. So here you see we clear through just fine. We get all the way to the boss. He starts to pound everything to death, and then the Blessed Bombot brings it all back to finish it off. Now I noticed that the Arcane Blades are doing the heavy lifting on getting rid of those Earth Elemental splits. So in a future rendition of this, I switched out for more Arcane Blades, and I think I've got Leech on them just to make sure that they keep going. Oh yeah, and this is why, because I did end up having a fail. So I thought, oh well, it works great, let's just keep it spinning, and then it did not work out this one time. And again, I've only got the 2 groups of Arcane Blades in this setup still. You see just not enough push on the bottom. Those Earth Elementals get split a little bit late, and then they work their way around and clean everybody up. So we can skip ahead and you can see that they basically kill enough of my army to where I can't get them down. I'm able to keep them on freeze lock, but it's just not enough damage. So here, it is starting at 50% health, but you should be able to see that it goes through. Okay, so yeah, I put Leech and added a 3rd group of ABs and dropped a group of Wraiths. So here you'll see that it goes a little bit smoother that way. The ABs zipping through just help to clear up so much more of the junk in the back so that the rest of the units can push through faster and get to where they need to be. And look, the ABs just shred through those Earth Elementals so easily. So, okay, that's the heart there, but we started at 50% health. We'll just kind of fast forward a bit so you can see that I do get more than enough damage to get the job done. Okay, so that's Melee Swarm. Now here is RabbleSupreme's build. I've replicated it here for you. He puts a Blessed Bombot right up front, and that gives the Monster Hunter some health to work with, because you got to be careful with him hitting those thorn guards. He might end up killing himself if if he attacks too soon. Double haste too on the Frost Wizard is fantastic. I did supercharge on the Monk, but you'd probably be fine with Enhance too. You can take Leech off of your archers because you really shouldn't have to worry about them. The Chaos Archers maybe because they do run up, but if you have Berserk, it's better than Leech. So you don't want to use Leech and Berserk because if you're using both, then your units will heal up beyond 50% health and deactivate the Berserk. But fortunately, my unit levels are high enough to where I don't need a whole lot of Berserk on this. So you just let it grind through. The Monster Hunter soaks all the range damage, and then it's just a matter of grinding through to the end at this point. As you can see, 10 seconds or so left to spare. When I did this on my third profile, I had more Berserk to go around, so I'm not sure. I don't think I even showed. No, I didn't show the Power Stones on this, but you'll see that the unit levels here were a lot lower, but because I had more Berserk, the boss actually goes down a lot faster than my higher level profiles. So here we go. We're now almost to the boss. And once we clear through the EEs, it's going to shred through Volcanus very quickly. See, look at that. The health is just going down so much faster. I think we were done with 10 seconds left on my second profile. And this one's going to be done even faster than that. So yeah, the more Berserk you have, the better. And there's no need for Leech. As you can see, everything's got next to nothing health, and it's all still fine. So more Berserk equals win. Public service announcement. We're going to repeat it because, as you'll notice, I totally forgot to put my elixir on. I bought them from the store and forgot to put them on. Just the accuracy elixir was all I needed, but it's enough for everything to push through, and poof. All your base are belong to Volcanus. Okay. So do make sure that if you buy elixirs from the store that you actually equip them before you spin. Okay, here is my melee swarm for SR10. Now, it's going to run through the Power Stones fairly quickly here. For SR10, I think it's a 26 point something reduction in health from wounded. So it's not enough to get you into the Berserk range. So using Berserk, and I think the cutoff is between SR12 and 13. So once you get to SR13, Berserk is very useful. SR12 and below, I think, it's not useful at all. So, I mean, it would be useful once your units get that low on health, but if they're going to get that low on health, they're probably going to die very quickly. So unless you got a bunch of last stand, but then you're investing a ton on Power Stones. So, note on those Blessed Bomb bots, for whatever reason, switching between unit selection takes forever and a day. But on the Blessed Bomb bots, I think I've got slow on this middle one, and then I've got charge on the top two. So the top two will res everything on the top and the bottom to get that last push through to the boss. And then once everything's at the boss, that bomb bot will bring everything back to full health and expedite the rate at which he goes down. So here goes, and then poof. Probably don't even need that third bomb bot, but it just makes it very stable. Okay, then we have our SR12, nothing over 50 build. So there you can see the unit levels, absolutely nothing over level 50. Yeah, I may be using 3 elixirs, but I'm beating SR12. So, I mean, there's really no excuse unless you're just not willing to invest some gems in the elixirs. You can do high star rating bosses with level 50 units or below. You just gotta have the right things equipped. You'll notice my artifacts are only level 2 and 1. So, very, very manageable. It can be done. I may not even need the health elixir, but I've got a ton of them, so I just threw it on there anyway. I'm not bothered by spending those. You can probably, once we get the heart, and you've seen that we can do it just fine, we'll rewind it a bit so you can see how well the Monster Hunter does. He doesn't have anything healing him other than Leech and the regen. So there's no other healing units. So just let's just see how well he does there. Yeah, he gets below 50%, but there's really nothing too terribly dangerous there. You might be able to get by without the health elixir, especially if you've got higher level units. Okay, and then this one, just a note to not block your Stormcaller with your towers. You'll see he gets stuck right there. He's not able to run forward. I do get lucky on this attempt that there's enough down here that pulls the Stormcaller downward, and we're able to get him forward to do some more damage. It's not super crucial, but just either adjusting the center tower a little bit to where there's some room to get through. See, there he goes. Or maybe the top or bottom tower up or down, depending on where you've got your Stormcaller. So anyway, that's what we've got for this boss. It is definitely doable. Depending on what you've got, you can try Hikaji's No-elixir build, and you might be able to get by with that. That'd be fantastic. If you've got level 50 units, then throw some elixirs on there, and you might be able to get some decent star rating boss too. So thank you for watching. Again, appreciate you supporting the channel. Please do like and subscribe. I hate it when that reloads. Gotta skip through, do all the liking, subscribing. Subscribing is the biggest thing you can do right now, because once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we can apply to be monetized, and then we can start funneling some more resources into the channel. So please subscribe, check out the Command Table Discord, and a special thanks to everyone who posted their builds and their videos for us to learn from. And again, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. We'll have more content for you soon.